So this is the next tutorial we're doing, and this is actually using the direct selection, and we're creating artboards here. So let's go to our Creative Cloud and open up our program of Illustrator. So then we can click on the new file here. So we're going to use a preset of a social preset, and this is going to be a Facebook post. You want to actually call it, rename the preset or the name of it. So we're going to name it so direct selection. I'll move my mouse for a second so you can see there. It's like direct selection, and you click on create here. So it's going to create a file. What I would do is, first off, I want to click on this rectangle and change it to ellipse tool. And I'll click on just the screen once in the middle here. So we're going to actually create it by 200 pixels. And this is going to be for the width, and then 200 pixels for the height. So basically we want a perfect circle here. And then we want to change this to stroke, and it's going to be nothing, and the fill is going to be black. Okay, sorry, the fill is going to be black. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the text tool, so we create some text. Oh, so we click on the text tool, sorry. Well, it's still up there, it should bring up this. So we want to change it to regular, we want to change it to bold, and then we want to change the font size up here. So you can delete that, and we change it to 200 pixels and click enter. Okay, and now we want to, just with the caps locks on, we want to type in the word point, O-I-N-T. Yes, and we will make sure it's centered here. So we can lay out here. Now we have that with that direct selection. Now we click on select, type, and then create outlines. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I want to bring this down, but it's not centered exactly, so I can actually make sure this one is centered horizontally, align the center, which it is. So moved over a little bit, and now this one we can do the same thing. Okay. So now we're going to do that. Click on this, and click on the direct selection tool, and what we're going to do is actually zoom into this a little bit. So click on this. What I'm going to do is actually click on the pen tool here and grab this delete anchor point tool, because I want to delete this one anchor point tool. But then I click on the direct selection. Now this anchor point is selected, and I can move it over so you should see the line. So it's lining up with the top of the letters and vertically there too. Okay. So now I'm going to zoom back out. So I click on my point up here. And what I'm going to do is I can actually make this meet there. So what I'm going to do is to click on the anchor point tool, and then you see that handlebars come up. That's how you know this is, I've selected this one little part of the bottom anchor point of that circle, and I can actually bring that down now. So it's got this kind of like little thing here. So I just made it to that point there. Okay. But in the properties panel, you have, like, we've already rounded it here, so we want to change to a corner. So we click in the corner, and it's going to change that to a corner. Okay. So that's all we're doing basically, is making a circle here and some text and making those fit together. So using the direct selection tool. So click on File and Save As. Save their computer, right? So we save our downloads. We can save as direct selection, right? So click on Save. And what we're going to do is click OK. Then we can go back to Canvas. And it turned in. So click on Start and click on Choose. And we'll click on the direct selection that we just did again, and click on Open, and click Submit. And that should finish it. Thanks for watching.